Hello, my name is Robert, and welcome to Belmar Integrated Logistics Distribution Training Center. Today, we're going to instruct you on how to use the two-hand wheel truck, otherwise known as the dolly. The dolly has been around since the 1700s, invented by Thomas Dent. The dolly was used by young boys as young as 11 years old to move heavy sacks from ships because they were not as strong as the adult men. Today, the dolly is used in many different ways, from hauling groceries to moving furniture. They also come in many shapes and sizes to fit the job at hand. Here we have two dollies. One is your standard two-wheel dolly, and the other dolly is also a standard two-wheel dolly, but it has a brake. Now, before you use any piece of equipment, you want to do a pre-operational check to make sure it is in operations condition. First, we're going to check the nose plate. We're going to check it for breaks, cracks, and sharp edges. If there are any breaks and cracks, this could compromise the strength of the dolly. If there are any sharp edges, you take a chance on cutting yourself or damaging your load. Then you want to check the wheels. You have two types of wheels. You have composite wheels that don't take air. You want to check those for cracks and chunks that are taken out. And then you have pneumatic wheels that take air. You want to make sure that you have enough air so to keep your load stable. Then you want to check your body. You want to make sure that there are no bends or cracks. If there are any bends or cracks, this could also compromise the strength of your dolly. Then you want to check your handles. Make sure that there are no sharp edges or spurs from being dropped. This will keep you from cutting your hand. Then, if it's applicable, you can check your brake. Make sure that it's able to stop your load as you're operating your dolly. Then you want to check your nuts and bolts to make sure that they're tight. Now, once you've completed your pre-checks and your dolly is operational, now it's time to go to work. Before we load your dolly is to check your path of travel. We want to remove any obstacles that are in your path. If there are any wet spots, clean it if you're able to, or just go around it. Next, you want to load your dolly. You want to load your dolly from the heaviest to the lightest, from the largest to the smallest. Never load your dolly too high that you can't see over your load. Now, to transport your load, always travel with the load in front of you. Remember, when going down a hill, your load is to be in front of you. And control the speed with your handbrake if the dolly is equipped with one. The only time you will be walking backwards is if you're going over a curb or going up an incline. Remember, you'll be walking backwards, so take your time. When entering a door, remember to close the door behind you. Never transport horizontally on an incline or uneven surface. You could also lose your load. This is how you use a two-hand wheel truck. But until next time, be safe and take safety to another level.